Whoa. That is this shit. But you've got no air. It's running like a 2 megahertz Commodore 64, if not more, 4 megahertz. Yeah, this is MANIC MINER for the Commodore 65. A machine that definitely should have been released. Let's see if we can do it. Fucking hell, look at this, man. Whee! Bloody hell. You can tell that this will be a... Nah, I don't want to play this like this. Fucking hell. Have you just drunk my bloody organic fucking orange juice? You bastard, man. There's no more. Whoa. That's my enormous cat who's just jumped on the TV. Yes, anyway. Let's do it this way. This way, yeah. Yeah, Commodore 65, mate. Not releasing that was their biggest fucking mistake, by far. That Commodore only made 3 good computers. Commodore 64, any variant of that will do. Amiga 1000. And the Commodore 65. They didn't release the C65. Is this gonna bloody load? This thing's been on for a while, so I'm guessing you need to do a full service on the drive, clean the heads a few times if you're gonna use these old dusty discs. Dusty disc. Sounds like a country and western singer, innit? The directory loading with no fuss. That's actually a good sign. Here we go, good old disc. This is more of a BMW 323 from 1982 than a Ford Capri from 1977, which is basically what the VCS is. Doesn't need to warm up because it was better built to begin with, especially the SX64. It's a real treat for you people. I hope you're enjoying this. Now, the funny thing is, if you load something else that doesn't load, it probably means the disk surface itself is a bit dusty too. Ah! Made me type dust. Manic dust, that's what I'm going to call my remake. The R key, man. R key is annoying. And you're saying, why don't I get out another SX64? Yeah, you prick, if you got 5 of them, fucking hoarder. Well, I decided not to take any of the others out, and one of them hasn't got a handle on it anyway. So that's, if you've ever picked one of these things up, it weighs as much as a Commodore 64 power supply and a 1541 disk drive and a Commodore 64, and probably a bit more as well, because you've got to account for the little CRT monitor. Probably 2 Commodore power supplies, a Commodore 64 and a 1541 disk drive, or even 1540. Still haven't got one of them. Alright, we're going to do this in the SX64 colours, so here we go. This is simple. Delete the character, insert one, and then you have to do the symbol for cyan. And like an idiot, I've drawn the curtains to get a better picture. And light as shit. The can shop lighter can't handle it. You know what? We'll just pick a colour that isn't blue. And we can pick blue. I know where blue is. Right. Okay, that might be the one next to blue. It's hard to see in the dark, mate. It's funny that sometimes it will refuse to load, and other times it will load with no problem at all. Like when I was doing the special DVD bonus extras thing, even though it's never going to be a DVD. Well, I might make one for myself to watch on my plasma, but well, I'm allowed. Bastard. I have to have my bloody lilt now. And having any kind of drink after you've brushed your teeth. It tastes like shit. That's why I always have my breakfast and then brush my teeth. I might rinse out my mouth with cold water, but I don't brush my teeth until after I've eaten my breakfast. I don't want to taste my coffee with toothpaste at the same time. Boo! Don't forget to breathe, mate. Cats breathe out their nose. Even if their mouth is open, it's highly unlikely that they would breathe out their mouth. It's not natural for them. They have to make a conscious decision to do that. See? It's bloody loaded. Someone please hack in some decent music. There's only the Blue Danube. Yes. Better than Elite, the other game to use that stupid tune. And there is one other. I was going to upload a video of it. So I worked out how I would make new levels. Because it seems to me that every single every single level you could do in a very sort of systematic way. There is a formula to it. So you can do this one as fast as you want as well. There's no waiting. See? The patterns do kind of line up, and I think that's part of the charm of this game. And do not miss that fucking key either. So it's all about accuracy with this one. And if you was really confident, you could do all of this. See, I could have jumped him. If I'd done it a little bit faster, it would be a very minimal delay. As long as he doesn't catch you when you fall off the thing. Yeah, there's so you can imagine scribbling out a level design in pencil on a bit of paper and drawing like an arrow that shows the flow of which way, you know, you should really be playing it. I think that's how you should design new levels. However, you still have to design new graphics, because every level does have different graphics, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anything repeats at all, even the things you collect, I think they're all different. I love looking at it. The jump controls are bloody excellent. If you want jump controls like Mario, Super Mario I should say, you need to look at Hunchback from the C64. That has very good jump controls. And they're a bit faster as well, but just as smooth. That really was taking the piss. Yeah, this isn't really a high score game for me. It's more about just making the levels. Like I said, the oxygen is more than enough to fuck about on every level that I've seen so far. Except, you know, sometimes you have to jump. You just have to get into it and get to a safe spot. But, you know, so there's definitely a kind of a flow of direction which you could show like with some nice 90s clip art CD things. And I think this is the next time now when we have to go. I can't remember if it is now. Actually, I've just found a completely different way to do it. And I should have waited there. But yeah, see, then you have to learn when to jump and when not to jump if you go out of sequence. Let's do it in, you know, pretty close to how fast you should be doing it. So this is definitely the one you want to go. And this is how I'm going to do it. That was really risky. But yeah, so there's a very slight delay. And here you go, drop, and straight in if you want, and that's the level done. So that's 3 levels that have this kind of specific flow. So the timing is really well thought out, or it could be the happiest accident that ever happened in the history of happy accidents. Yeah. Let's try it with this one. Have to have a bit more confidence. So you can jump onto there, you never make it onto there, you can get onto there, you can go from here, straight on here, straight on here, straight on here, and if you do that you're fucked. You have to concentrate. So yeah, like I said, I've still got another 14, 15 levels. I know how to do the 5th level, but I just haven't done it yet. So some people used to go right to the edge and then fall off, get fucked up, and have to jump in whilst on the conveyor belt. That was a great thing. I might try and recreate that moment. I bet I've done this many times. You cannot get that key now. I wonder. Let's try. I'm trying to think how you would get that key now. There's no easy way. These are going to fall down anyway, so it doesn't matter. See, you would touch it, that's no good. You'd have to be right on the edge, like this. I think that one would have to start dropping, so let's wait for him to be completely out of the way. No, you can't do it, I don't think. If you fuck that one up. So the first level basically teaches you, you know, there is an order to do them, but also try and take too many risks and you'll miss, or try and play it too safe and you'll miss. And then you might not be able to do the level, because the trickiest one to get, because this one you can literally just go under it and go, you know, press fire, jump, But this one you have to do like this. And it's just something you have to learn by instinct. And I've already said you shouldn't do this if you lose a life on the first, second or even third level. You really shouldn't be continuing, because you know how to do the next 2 levels anyway. And if I was on an emulator, I probably would do that. But it's like the difference between you know, playing Lotus 2 and actually driving a Lotus Esprit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Even if you there was some sort of PlayStation 7 VR version, it's just not the same. It will never be the same. So there's an enjoyment in actually playing this thing. That was a bit close. The double jump. Yeah, we'll have to go for it. We're already down the life. This is another one of those underdog episodes. So yeah, I have to point out I'm doing this because I don't actually have any specific memories about playing this game, which is odd. I've worked out things like what joystick I used to own back then, see. If you miss that one, you're fucked. If you miss time this, you're still fucked. So yeah, I'm doing this because I'm trying to trigger some memories. Because I was watching Seinfeld, and one of the things that was taken from one of their apartments was a toaster oven. And as soon as he said that, I had this instant flashback of this memory of this place in Tottenham in London. And they're like in shops. You can do a search on that. They're like a mall or shopping centre in miniature. It's really weird. Not miniature as in you've got little tiny figures like on a train set. No, the shops are still big enough for humans to go in, but they're like box rooms, mate. Imagine like having a shop the size of a bedroom. That's what it was now, like, yeah, fake partitions and all that. But there was this guy who used to do sandwiches, and he'd make like toasted sandwiches, and I believe it was toasted cheese sandwich. So he'd put the bread in the toaster oven, and it'd have like toaster elements on the top and bottom, and you slide in like a grill tray. And I just thought, well, if that's possible, maybe while I'm playing this, I'll actually remember a specific event, something. I can't remember any of the glitches. The only thing I remember is the business with the power supply, because I left the C64 on for so long, because this game used to take 25 fucking minutes to load. My copy did, my original copy. So, it's a shame. So, I mean, I suppose if I buy a QuickShot 2 turbo joystick like I had, I am going to remember. You know, that's going to be familiar. You're not going to forget that. See, a really good player would do that all in one move. I'm not a really good player. But With the power of the zip stick, we can do most things. Oh man, I'm getting cramped. I've been playing this shit too long. So there are certain points. So not only with the arrows there, when you're mapping out a new display, you know, the flow of direction to do the level, you're going to have little points where it's going to say like wait until, and it's going to be, you know, any combination of enemies in the right particular pattern, because they don't overlap at the same time in the same place. So yeah, we've worked out that to do this. Ah, what a way to do it, eh? Oh my god, I was gonna do it there, this fucking bastard. I just want to have a go on the next level, even if it's with one life. Now I've just fucked up on it. And you can't jump backwards, so yeah, I was just pissed off there because I'm like, I'm only gonna have one life anyway, so fuck it. I need 3 lives for level 6. Let's go. So yeah, I didn't even look for a quick shot 2 joystick. Didn't do any searches on eBay. Didn't do a search for a Porsche 928 either. Yes, I did say that. Obviously a cheap one, but the problem is all the cheap ones are going to be automatic. Probably a bit tatty as well. There's nothing worse than the interior of like a vintage car that's knackered, especially a cloth one. Cloth really does absorb the smells. You'll never fucking get the smells out. Mind you, my mate got a car from Hemel Hempstead. It was a white BMW 325i E36 coupe. It was really knackered actually. And it had these like navy blue leather seats. I can't remember if they were sport seats. And yeah, these people had pets. And I can only assume the pets they hadn't shit in the car or pissed in the car. It just smelt of like, you know, if you take your dog out for a run on a hot day, he's going to have BO. He's only like a mammal like you. He's no different to you. You know, it's normal. So you have to air him out a bit, bless him. You should really wash your dog, you know, as often as they'll let you do it actually, probably. It's good for them. They're like little kids, they don't want to have a wash. You have to kind of get their trust and, you know, maybe even treat them and get them. But yeah, you should definitely do that. Bloody hell, we're in the red already. Oh, fucking hell. Right, let's get on this. I'll come back to what I was talking about later, if you're lucky. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth having, you know, real hardware. If you can't get real hardware, and that includes getting a CRT TV or monitor of some description, then, you know, an emulator, however you like it set up, as long as it's a good emulator. Commodore 64 has a really good emulator, but you should get one of them USB adapters so you can use Atari joysticks on your PC as a USB controller, and then get a half decent joystick, a real one, because the joystick that comes with a C64 Mini is fucking wank, mate. I know what's coming for me, boy. There we go. And you're here, and you're here, and we've gone as quickly as we can. And I believe this is the time you have to go, so you have to get up here before they come back. And I believe this is how we're going to have to do it. And I've got a cat sitting on my bloody head. Fucking hell, nothing changes, does it, emulated or not? There's always a cat on your bloody head when you're trying to do well. I wonder what it would be like if I could rent the house that I used to live in as a kid when I first got MANIC MINER back in when it was first released on my 1983 Commodore 64. I wonder, I can sort of remember the wallpaper. It's a hideous wallpaper. If you stare at it for half an hour, you'd see monkeys holding each other by the tails. A bit like 12 Monkeys, but in a straight line, like the Matrix screensaver. Yeah, I know. It was like this 70s wallpaper. There were some strange things, and I think it came with the house because that was the reason I had to have it so long, because the house cost my parents a lot. You don't actually have to jump from the edge on that one. That one about the middle. I'm sure I've told you all of this. Do not walk off the edge here. I've definitely done that, I reckon. Although I have no specific memory. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't think it would help, to be honest. Here we go. No fucking about now. Jump over the golden toilet. How many millennial celebrities do you reckon you could say that about? Probably loads, mate. Have you seen how much they make off YouTube? Now we have to go when he's coming the other way, right? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice and safe. Ooh. There we go. Nice and clear from him. Plenty of room either side. So all that thinking about doing them in the right order yesterday was actually the wrong order. Yeah, this is another thing if you have cats. Luckily my cat when I was a kid wouldn't do that. Oh Jesus Christ, I've just picked them up in the wrong order because my cat was doing that. Boot, you've ruined the game now. There's no way for me to actually do this. But we have got 3 lives, so you know, we're covered on the dickhead factor here. See, there's no way to make it. It's definitely that has to be the 4th one, and the one I got before that I have to get last. So end it now, which is now going to annoy me if I fuck up the rest of it. And you can fuck it up because for some reason, if you've never done a level, you just make mistakes. It's like, I suppose, you know, the Formula 1 championship, isn't it? Quite close actually. You go there and you go down here. Chocolate! Right! Must respect the C64 videos. It's a bit like Steve Weeby, I think, or Weeb. How he was trying to get the Donkey Kong thing and his kid was like having a bit of a spiv out. And he's recorded it all on the camcorder. I think that one's called The King of Kong, I think. You see, you can actually make it in one jump. And now I'm going to fuck it up on here. I know I am. Ooh, bloody hell. Yeah, just don't pick it up right. You have to wait for him until he's just before the top. Then you have to fucking leg it in it. There you go. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm up here. Right, I can't jump to that side. So I have to jump to these ones. Okay. Yeah, this is another one where you have to time it. Should land on there. See, if you jumped from there, and yeah, you'd die because that's too much of a drop. Right, okay, they're going at different rates, I think. This is the thing, when there's a new level, you don't know which time you can go, and maybe you can go any time. You don't know that. So much extra time that you can fuck about like that. So now, that's not how you would do it, but I'm not gonna get fucking stuck on my level for fucking ages again. You can't do it that way. See, that's part of the fun of this game, working out what you can and can't get away with. And it might be the way that they are. So at one point, no, I think they do end up in the same position. Yeah, I think they're actually the same. Right, okay. You're gonna have to think about this now. So when he's over all the way over there, I'll do it this time. So I'm there now. Oh, actually, this is a problem. This one. Where's it? Oh, the exit's all the way up there. Oh, right. I bet if you jump from here, you'll hit that thing. Oh, crap. This is actually a real bastard one. Because that stupid wall in the middle, if it wasn't for that, because it will trap you. It's literally like a partition wall, isn't it? So maybe you do it that way, and then you come this way, and you punch them, and you, ooh, that was so close, isn't it? And now you can drop here, and you can get that one there. So they don't actually go, oh man. That was a good session though, that was. That was definitely a good session. Right, end of the video there, I think. We need to get the very last of the orange squash. Wait!